Two questions I constantly get. One, why would you move to Jamestown? Very close second, where are my baseball pictures? Anthony here, everybody. Great news. Baseball pictures are up. They look fantastic. And I'm going to walk you through the process of ordering right now. Okay, let's get started. Everyone wants to know, where are the envelopes? I'm used to envelopes. There's no envelope. Well, the reason I didn't opt to do the envelopes is because, I don't know, I felt it was a little antiquated and it's a big waste of paper. So I chose to do everything online. So before I do that, let me show you a little bit of what goes into editing your images. Let's start with these. Okay, here's a pretty good picture. Here's a better picture. All right, do you see the attention to detail that we provide? We try to take out all the distracting elements from the photograph, things that'll take your attention away from, the young men and their faces and the coaches that dedicate their time. Let's get another example in there. Okay, good picture, better picture, good picture, better picture. Once again, all the distractions are removed. Everything is designed to focus your eye right on the players, right where it counts. Good picture, much better picture, world of difference. Good picture, better picture. This is something that you definitely be proud to display in your office, your workplace, your living room. I don't know, your den, your man cave, whatever it is that you have going for you. Once again, good picture, better picture. With this one, if I might take a second and show you, if you can look up in the upper right-hand corner, you see that there was another game going on. So there were another 18 players running around off of this gentleman's shoulder, and I felt that was distracting. We also had traffic on a busy road behind the fields. These are things that are beyond our control. There's nothing we can do about that. And this gentleman, he had coached multiple teams that day. So by the time we took this shot, he was just all out of smiles. So we had to kind of help him out there. And we wound up with this image. Much better, much cleaner, much sharper. And I think that's the way to go. So anyway, let's get you up on the site and get you going. The URL is Anthony Scott Images, no spaces, AnthonyScottImages.com. And I'm sure most of you have been here already looking for your pictures. But there are three ways to access the baseball gallery. It's one, if you didn't know, that this picture that I created is actually a link, or you could go to galleries, access it there, or if you happen to scroll down and be on the bottom of the page, you could also find it down here. So those are the three ways to get there. Well, let's take the obvious one. Okay. All right, now this page will open you up to all the examples, all the designs that I created. I looked around at the designs that were available online, and I felt that we could offer the children something a little bit sharper, a little bit better, a little bit more customized. So this one would be the individual card. This is available in 4x6s and 5x7s. That's what you would get. This one is an 8x10 individual card. This design I call a blue grill. I really think that this is sharp. I like the way it looks, the way it has the reflections and stuff like that, and the way I faded out the stars. I think that's a nice look. This one is also an 8x10 individual photo. This one I call a red sports show look, because it kind of has like a sports center banner feel to it, the way I created highlights and shadows and angles and stuff around this area for the name and the players' statistics. And I don't know this young man's name, so I just called him Jimmy. If I don't know your name, you're Jimmy Smith. That's kind of how the way it works. So let's move along. Now this is another beast. This is actual a custom poster. I call this one City of Jamestown because it represents where this young man is from, where Mason, his family, are from. And I really like this design. It incorporates the city from obviously the town. It incorporates the young man in a duotone pattern in the background. Some other elements, created a batter's box, his name, some light effects and sun flares, and it's just a sharp looking image. And it's just one of many designs that are available. If you go down here, you can see some more things that we've done for players in football, basketball. The list goes on, so you could take a look at those in your spare time. Moving along, this is an 8x10. This is a basic team photograph. It's got kind of like a Buffalo Bills feel to it, color scheme. So I call this basic blue. This one's a little bit more advanced. It's called the Blue Sunburst. And don't be misled by what you see here. Just because this says rookies, it could just as easily say majors, minors, or T-ball. And obviously the information would be filled in according to the team or the player or what have you. So that one's a little more advanced, and you can see it has the Jamestown Cal Ripken logo in the background. All of these are custom made, and they're supposed to represent the area that the children are from. Moving right along, this is a combo. So this would incorporate the team photo as well as an individual photo. Once again, we're back to Mr. Jimmy Smith, the kind of the generic name that I use. This one I call the Patriot. I made it when 4th of July was coming, so I was in a patriotic mood, and I drew a foul line and sprinkled dirt on it and stuff like that. But the flag is what really sets it off. I think that it has a nice, clean, all-American look. I really, really like this design. Let's see what we have next. This one I like as well. This is called the Red Grill. This is also available in 8x10. It's a combo as well, an alternate combo. It has a little logo for Jamestown that I made, and I put the year. And what I really like about this one is that it has the player's statistics in the back of a card look, and it has his age, his height, his weight. It's really something that will just grow in value as the child progresses and ages and moves on to bigger things. And what I like about this design is the way that I blended the team name in with the grill work. It took a bit of doing, but I think it's really, really sharp. I'm very happy with how this came out. Moving right along, we have another 8x10 combo, and this one's called Rainbow Sherbet. Inspired by summer and one of my favorite snacks, basically. And this color could be altered. This is suitable for some of the young ladies that played in the league. But it could be darkened to a red or maybe a blue if it's for a young boy. So either way. And then here's another link in what you've been waiting for, the actual galleries. So let's get to it. Yes, they do exist. These are the galleries. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this one, for example. So the way that it's structured is the first picture in the gallery will be the team picture. And I've shown you some of the templates that you can have for team or team and individual, which would be combo. So this would be the team picture. And I've shown you the sizes that it's available in. So you'd go next. And next you see a thumbnail of the individual player. Now this is just a thumbnail with which you can use to identify your child and identify your child to me. This is not the picture that you would receive if you chose and opted for an individual. That's not the picture. This is just a thumbnail, which is taken from, obviously, from the team picture. The picture that you would actually get Let's give you an example. Let's go back. Let's try. Okay, let's check this one. If you were to click on Mason's thumbnail, you're not going to get that picture of Mason. That's not his individual. The picture that you would get would obviously be this one or this one. This is his individual. Or if you went for the 4x6, it would look more like that. So I don't want you to be confused and to think that you're just going to get the little thumbnail. That's just a way of identifying the player. Another way to get to the actual galleries, every picture on this example page will take you to the gallery. For example, if you were to click on Tara's card, that would once again take you to the gallery. So now let's take it further. Let's deal with the commerce part of it. I don't know. Let's try this one, and let's try this young man. Let's say that we wanted to purchase this picture. Let's say we wanted to purchase this as well. Okay, this brings up the pricing. Okay, if you just want a basic picture, the prices are basically $9.99, so it's like $10 for an 8x10, and that will give you an 8x10 of the team or an 8x10 of the individual. The custom prints, obviously, those are more costly because a lot more goes into the design work for those, and it takes a lot more time. But then we also have packages. Now, for those of you who want to go all out, if your child, he's very responsible, he did well in school, he keeps his room clean, all of those things, then you might want to reward him with the baller package. That one would include the large custom design print. You would speak with me and I'd come up with a design. I would come up with some colors that match his uniform or would match the decor of the room that you plan to display it in. That we'd have to discuss. It's fully custom. And you would also get 3 8x10s, and those include an 8x10 of the individual team photo, the individual player photo rather, the team photo, and a combo. And the next package we call the closer. That comes with 8 wallets, 4 4x6s, 4 5x7s, 3 8x10s, an individual, a team, and a combo. So that is definitely a great savings to you should you choose to go that route. Then we have All-Star 1, 2, and 3. They're similar packages. The only difference in the package is the 8x10. All-Star 1 gives you the 8x10, which is a combo. All-Star 2 gives you the 8x10, which is the individual 8x10. All-Star 3 gives you the 8x10, which is the team 8x10. Then the next package down is the Power Hitter 1, 2, and 3. Same situation. The only difference between these packages is the 8x10. Power Hitter 1, the 8x10 is the combo. Power Hitter 2, the 8x10 is the individual with that custom design card. And Power Hitter 3 is the 8x10 team. Then a smaller package, but still good, is the Show. That's 2 4x6s and 1 8x10 combo. And then after selecting any of the above, if you wanted additionals for maybe grandparents or aunts and uncles, those situations, you can purchase those separately. So we have 8 wallets, those are $6.99, and 5x7s are $4.99, and 4x6s are $1.99. So let's say our child was really special. He knocked a few out the park, and his room is always clean. So we're gonna go with the baller package. So we'll throw 1 in there, and we'll come down, click Add to Cart. Right. And it gives you the option to continue shopping. Well, actually, I had something in the cart because I purchased earlier, but we'll just go along with it. This is just for an example. Okay, let's say we're going to buy these, and this is our total, but we opted not to go for this team. We're just going to go with the red team. So we can remove that at this page. Confirm the removal. Say yes. Okay, we're just going to go with the baller package for the Cusimano team. And we check out now. Now, this gives you the opportunity to put your name, your last name, and an email address so that I know that you've placed the order. So say your name is, I don't know, let's keep it consistent. Your name's Jimmy. Jimmy who? Jimmy Smith. Yes, Mr. Smith. And your email address is going to be, I don't know, J Smith at, let's say gmail.com. And you live in the U.S. And now, here's the part that may cause some confusion for certain people. We opted to use PayPal to handle all the merchandising, but you don't have to have a PayPal account. You don't, and we'll see that now. Let's go to Pay Now, and it should take us to PayPal. And it does. And it shows that we have the item from the gallery. It's the Cusimano Collision. And we've purchased the baller package. And this is the total price. The shipping is free locally. And we would be asked to enter our PayPal information. But what if you don't have a PayPal account? Or what if you don't want to you don't want to create a PayPal account? Well, you don't have to. Then you come down here to don't have a PayPal account. Click there. Let that open up, and there you go. You don't need one. You can use any Visa, any MasterCard, Discover, or an Amex. So you just fill in your information. It starts it for you, Jimmy Smith. You put in your address and J Smith and all of that stuff, and you go ahead and you make your purchase. Now, if we were to go back, what I would like you to do is after you make a purchase is go to the contact page. Go to the contact page, ignore my funny looking face, and come down here and put your name, your email address, the subject, and write. Actually, what I really need is I need you to spell out your child's name exactly how you want it on his photograph. Give me your child's name, give me his age. If you selected one of the packages or one of the designs that has an area for his birthday, his height, his weight, or whatever it is, put those exact things down there and send that to me so that I can document them accurately on his photographs. I don't want to call your child Jimmy Smith and have him live for eternity as Jimmy Smith. Okay, well, I thank you. I appreciate your patience, and I hope you see that we took a little extra time to give you a high quality product. And once again, all the products come with a money back guarantee, so if you have any issues, just contact me. I'm sure you'll see me around with a camera in my hand somewhere, and if we can't straighten it out for you, I will promptly give you a refund. Well, thank you for sharing your children with us and giving us this opportunity. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.